Once again, like always, you already know we're bringing you the dopest videos and interviews. It's a Tap In Show. And I'm here with my brother, Lockee.
Y'all know what it is, West Coast Haitian boys. Representing for the coast and the coach. Yeah, so.
Let them know, sir, man. Look, this is my guy right here. You feel me? We've been rocking for a long time.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing him at a lot of different shows and events, and we always cross paths, you feel me? That let me know niggas out here working, you feel me? My guys stay working, you feel me? And the people know something, man, like, as an artist, and you being from Haiti, what made you fall in love with hip-hop and want to get into this culture, you feel me?
Well, shit, you know, my people is, you know, descendants of the Haitians, and, you know what I'm saying, that's the culture. But, you know, hip-hop been in me since I've been out here in California, since I was young sci-high up in this game. But, I love hip-hop. I love Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, you know, that real old school. I used to break dance, graffiti, tag. So it's the culture, man. That's why I call myself the West Coast Haitian boy. I represent for the coast and the culture because all aspects of hip-hop is not just music. It could be dance, art, you know, so it is what it is. I love it.
That's exactly what it is. There's many different elements to hip-hop.
Definitely.
That's what started this. It was dance, it was art, you feel me, the way you rock your clothes, you feel me, the way you talk. It's a lot of shit. DJing, you feel me?
All that.
Graffiti. But not just graffiti, just art, period. You feel me? Like, if you went to art, like me, I'm in film school, man.
Right.
They got us in an art class. You feel me? And I had to do different reports on different artists. I'm learning about Banksy, Basquiat. I'm learning about all these artists and shit. I'm like, damn, like, I heard these dudes, but I never, like, really studied. And I had to really study these dudes and do papers. And I'm like, man, this shit is dope. Like, so get into all the aspects of hip-hop when you get into it.
Exactly. The business side, too, as well, though.
That part, because this is a business before anything.
Yeah, definitely.
How would you describe your music to the people?
I would describe mine as being a touch of, you know, trap, funk, hip hop. You know, me being a little older, I try to blend some of the '90s type era with some of the stuff they listening to now. So I make some catchy shit, but it'll still have a lot of lyrics and it'll have some meaning to it, so people can, you know, dance or feel like they want to go out and make some money or whatever, or just sit down and pray.
In other words, my guy, he makes music that'll turn the party up, but at the same time, you're going to have some substance.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of artists is lacking. They'll turn the party up, but it won't be no substance.
Not at all.
They give you an album with 26 songs with no substance.
Yeah, just have you jumping
a whole
up
lot
and
of
down.
gun busting, pussy popping, and doing drugs.
Right.
So it's like, you feel me? You gotta teach your people a little something too. You just can't lead them down the straight path and just leave them in the alley. Nah, nigga, lead them about that alley. Teach them a little something. That's what that substance comes in.
There's something beyond that alley.
It's a lot beyond that alley. A lot of niggas never leave the alley.
Right.
The alley represents your hood. A lot of niggas never leave that hood. I know niggas right now been 40 years old, been living in LA all their life. Niggas ain't ever been to the beach.
Right.
Like, niggas been living in LA all your life. You ain't never been to the beach. Like, nah, niggas stuck in the hood. They ain't never went past the Slauson.
New words. Stuck in the alley. Don't be stuck in the alley, man.
Don't be stuck in the alley. Get out the alley. I know my guy for a while, man. He always bring you energy on stage. You feel me? You always coming with something new. My guy stay drippy. You feel me? That's how we first linked. We was like, oh, okay, niggas, we out here fresh.
I had the cops with drip.
At every show, you feel me? This is what we do. Like, we pull up and we pull up and we show out. You feel me? So, what is it that you want to your next generation of artists coming up behind you with your music?
I would like for them to, you know, learn the business part, because that's important. You know, everybody always say they're independent artists, but you can't. You're not independent if you're not even, you know, an entertainer yet. You just doing something you love. So learn the business side of it. So all your eggs is in one basket. So when they do hatch, that hatchling is gonna be all your bread, you know, all your chicken. You know what I'm saying? So I would want the next generation of hip hop to understand that. That way it won't be so saturated with everybody just feeling like just because you do a night of karaoke, you can go get an open mic and you can rap. You know what I'm saying? So the game won't be so saturated if the real artists and entertainers learn the business side of it. Then it'll separate, you know, who's who, and more underground independent artists can start actually being paid independent artists, because that's what we're doing this for. Well, most of us is doing it to secure some type of finances. Some people do it as just something they want to do as a hobby, but eventually it's going to touch your pockets. Even trying to do it as a hobby, and you're going to start feeling like, you know what, I'm very good. You know, your confidence going to be up, and you're going to feel like, hey, I can get paid at that. So all you young cats coming up, and some of you older cats that been here, you know, each one teach one. Teach, you know, add some game down to them and shit.
Music, police out of chasing somebody, it's always a high speed.
Oh yeah, that's life.
It's always
we like that. It's real life over here. This ain't no bullshit right here. We gonna give y'all some knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We gonna ask the good questions. I'm gonna answer them the correct way.
Look, a lot of niggas come out here with these shows, they don't really got no story to tell. They ain't really been through shit, they just rapping like they have.
Right.
And with you being a descendant of the Haitian people, and this being Black History Month, a lot of niggas don't know about Haiti because they don't never leave their hood, and they never like even read about shit that don't really have to do with them personally. Me being an educated black man, I know that Haiti it's an independent country.
Yeah,
right?
one of the first. The
One of the
first black independent country to free the slaves. Yes, indeed.
Now, let the people know a little something about Haiti, like your experiences as far as what they country and area.
Well, if you know, Haiti got a lot of sanctions. You know, America choose to not, you know, put Haiti at a priority, which they need. That's why things over there are so bad. So my thing is pray for Haiti and try to, you know, when we do get a chance to speak, you know, speak highly about Haiti. Haiti is a very beautiful place. We share a very big old island with Dominican Republic, but Haiti got some beautiful areas. You know, educate yourself about, you know, the first country to flee the slaves, because it's a lot of African Americans that are Haitian descent but don't know it, so they just say they have African descent because we all come from Africa at some point. But we migrated from the islands, you know, whether it be Belize, Trinidad, Jamaica, Haiti, you know, all over, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, stay educated on your history, know your culture, of all culture, you know. Study the language, study the whole vibe, you know. Dance for some kupa.
That part right there. Say it again for them.
Dance for some kupa.
Dance for punta. Y'all say it right?
Yeah.
All right, look. Y'all rewind that, and y'all learn these languages also, these different catchphrases, so that when you run into the people, and if you become a well-traveled man like myself and you travel the world, you can be able to use these phrases and be like, hey, I fuck with the people. That's how they vibe with you. You feel me? So it's always good to learn about other people. Look, with all this shit going on with the Trump deportations and shit, how do you feel about that? Because as far as like, I'm going to say it's been a lot of back and forth on the internet. Well, as far as the niggas on the West Coast. All right, I see a lot of people like, man, we stand with the Mexicans and this and that. But then I see a lot of inner city black people who like, look, we deal with a lot of racism from the Mexicans and Mexican gangs. So a lot of niggas is like, man, we support Trump with the deportations. And it's like mixed. Because some people have been through it, some people haven't. But with us having family that are immigrants themselves, how do you feel about this situation?
Well, me, it's a little different because I grew up in Watts in the Jordan Down, so we share the community with Hispanics heavy. You know what I'm saying? So my take on that is, you know, the whole deportation thing, like many people know, this ain't our country or none of our countries to begin with. It belonged to the natives and the indigenous Aztecians and the Hispanics and whatnot. So we trying to deport them from somewhere that was probably already their land is just prosperous. It's sort of like what they did to the black. They took us from our land and put us on these islands like Haiti and Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica, and we had to make it home. So now that the Hispanics is over here and they make it home, why send them back? You know what I'm saying? Why send them back to somewhere they really don't know it? To my Hispanic community, don't try to just make change over here in America. Try to make change in your own country, because I do see a lot of two-sided on that. A lot of Hispanics that's over there in Mexico say, you you know, we appreciate y'all waving the flag and doing all this and that, but do it over here. Because it's really corrupting. You know, they got some issues they need to deal with. So for some of my Hispanic people in the community about here in LA and abroad, you know, start going to your countries and making a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because I do it on a regular for mine, for sure.
Look, I respect that, you feel me? And that's why I'm saying, as a people, these are the conversations that we gotta have with each other, you feel me? It's a lot of confusion and it's a lot of propaganda being spewed on the internet. People get their words mixed up because they really don't know how to express themselves in certain type of ways. But that's what we're here for. You feel me? Don't always judge people by their comments. Hit them up and see what they really meant by it. Because it might have just came out the wrong way, or they just probably just didn't have the right words to express that shit in a way where you can understand it because you don't understand their heart. So we need to have these conversations. That's how we bring our people together. Like Pac said, it wouldn't be LA without Mexicans. You feel me? The Dale Show wouldn't be LA without the blacks.
For real.
And we got to come together, you feel me? Because ain't neither one of us really each other in. I'm just saying, it's just this how the propaganda and the history of everything just made it look. So, look, shout out to all the Mexicans, shout out to all the blacks, shout out to all the every immigrant period that comes here trying to make a better try to make a better life for themselves.
Right, over here in America.
My mama's know. Shout out to y'all. This is the Tablet Show. This is my guy Lockee. Look, let the people know where they can find you at. Where all
you can find me in the streets. If not in the streets, go to jump on that social media and find me at Mr. Lockee, MRLOCKEE 5150 on all platforms. No way or no way.
No way, no way. Stop playing no real nigga always. You feel me? I'm fucking with it. Definitely. My guy. I had to get you before you left. Like, I see you walking out. I said, let me get my guy or something.
Yeah, that's what I see when I see you with the setup. I said, oh, my boy be switching it up.
Look, I do everything. I'm one of them type niggas where when I'm doing something, I hit somebody else up and I'm like, hey, this is what you do, so let's put it together. And they start bullshitting, I say, fuck it, I'm about to learn how to do it on my own.
It's all good dialogue.
I'm about to do it on my own.
Yeah, because somebody got to do it, man. Somebody got to do it. That's why
I start shooting videos. Like, I'm tired of calling camera niggas and they be at like they Vinny Boom and fucking Hype Williams. You live right down the street. You ain't got no credits under your belt. But you telling me you want to charge me $1,000 for you to film my video on your iPhone? Right. Like, nah, nigga, I'm about to learn how to do this shit myself.
I think these is better anyway because it gives more of a raw, real appeal. You know what I'm saying? You go do some interviews and people gonna sit there and read like they read from the script. I want to really give it to you how it's given out and how I know, from experience and shit. So.
Right there. You got new music on the way, let the people know
Yeah, I got a new EP I'm gonna be dropping called Me Versus Me, no features, just me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know it's gonna have about 7 tracks, shoot some videos. Check out One Thing About Me with my team, the Greyhound Movements. We just dropped a video for that called One Thing About Me, and I'm just working, man. So if anybody got some movie roles or whatever, any shows y'all want to book me on, tap in with whoever. They gonna holler at me, and we gotta just make it make sense. Zoe.
Look, Zoe and No Way, you feel me? Shout out to the Greyhound Movement. My boy, Mr. Lockee. You already know what it is. It's a tap and show your boy, Mr. YBMF. And we up out of here. Shout out to Anye, too. This Spotlight Sunday. If you don't know, get it in your brain like your name. Pull up. You should be here. Yeah.